This week, we're coming back to do a mindfulness meditation. Now, this is going to be a real meditation, so you'd want to find a quiet place, somewhere that you can feel safe and allow yourself to relax and feel calm. And if that's not accessible right now, then go ahead and press pause and you can watch this later. So we're going to jump right in to the present moment. And if you'll do this with me, we're just going to take 3 big belly breaths. So on your inhale, put your hand on your belly and take a deep breath in. Let the breath flow. Another breath in. Out the mouth. Again, breathing in the belly. Another breath in. And out the mouth. See if you can become more aware of your body, your physical sensations, the noises around you, or maybe even the quiet around you. Notice the temperature of the air on your skin. Notice the pressure points, maybe where your back is touching a chair, or where the backs of your thighs and your feet are hitting the ground. And from here, you can gently open your eyes again. We're going to visit back and forth between meditative states and just listening and taking in information. So this is going to be a mindfulness meditation because it's using mindfulness. And what mindfulness is paying attention on purpose to the present moment without judgment and with full acceptance of whatever's here. So what does that look like? If you're feeling kind of irritable right now, or maybe you're feeling stressed or tired or sad, we're just going to allow that to also be a part of your meditation. Mindfulness is all about learning how to use our mind's attention for our own good. And just as we're learning any kind of new skill, we're going to feel like we're bumbling around at first. We might feel like we're doing it wrong. But let me just say, any sort of glimpse of mindfulness is not wasted. So even if just for 1 second in this video you feel present and aware, that's a success. The next exercise we're going to do comes from one of my favorite books called The Untethered Soul by Michael Singer. And it's really simple. So we're going to close our eyes together, go back into awareness of our breath right here, in the nose, out the mouth, recognizing that we are safe here. We have intentionally set aside this time for ourselves to just be with whatever is here right now. And starting to become aware of the thoughts that are in our mind. Just like taking a step back and noticing what other thoughts outside of just listening to my voice, what other thoughts are here? Just taking an inventory, what's here? And once you've done that and you have a good sense of what's going on for you right now, see if you can just allow those thoughts to be set to the side for a moment and bring in another thought, the word hello. Just begin to slowly repeat the word hello to yourself. Hello. And allowing spaces of silence in between the words. So we're bringing our mindful attention to the sound of the word hello and to the silent space between the words. Hello. And we're not looking for an answer here. We're not making anything happen. We're just paying attention on purpose to the space between the words. Now see here, if you can notice, there's a part of you in the background that is aware of the thought hello and the silence. And see if you can just feel into this. It may sound a little abstract, but see if you can just experience this for yourself. I'm still here, I'm still aware, even when I'm just paying attention to the space between the words. In other words, there's nothing going on in my mind for this brief moment, yet I still exist. Who I fundamentally am is still right here. See if you can just feel into that for a moment. This is just an invitation to come to know ourselves as something bigger than our thoughts. Begin to open your eyes, if you haven't already, and just check in with yourself. What's going on? How was that experience for me? Alright, so we're going to move on to the next part of this video, and in true mindfulness fashion, we're going to just drop completely what we just did. If it went well, great, moving on. If it didn't go well, it's also fine. We're going to leave that in the past and come into our next guided mindfulness meditation. Get really comfortable in your seat. You don't want to be laying back like you're really tired, but you do want to sit in a way that you feel alert and awake. Starting with some belly breaths, you take a deep breath in, becoming aware of the coolness of the breath as it comes in and the warmth as it leaves. Becoming aware of anything that's getting maybe slightly uncomfortable in the body or any sort of itchiness or physical sensation. If you need to, making a small adjustment, but otherwise, see if you can just be aware of it without judging it as bad or wishing that it were different. See if just for this next moment, you can just be with it. Just allow it to be. There's nothing else to do for this moment. You're just here right now, paying attention on purpose to your experience. And bringing your attention, especially now, into your mind, into your thoughts. So noticing what's here, taking another inventory. What's going on? What sort of thoughts are coming through my head? You may notice that some of these thoughts are more negative feeling and some of the thoughts maybe feel more positive. In this practice, we don't try to grasp onto some thoughts or push away other thoughts. We just allow it to all be here. Just a new experience of allowing everything that's here to be here. Remember keeping that breath in the belly, and if you find yourself actually getting taken away and lost in a thought, so you just keep going with the thought's carrying you on to the next thing, as soon as you notice that that has happened, bring your attention on purpose right back into your belly breath. If it's hard for you to bring your attention to your belly, take whatever in the present moment is easier for you to pay attention to and go to that. So maybe it's easier for you to feel the weight of your body on the ground. Just feel into that. And just taking a few more breaths now, deep belly breaths. And one more deep breath in with me to the belly. And exhale. Begin to open your eyes. You can wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, move your shoulders, do whatever your body might need in this moment to come back into everyday life. And I'd like to challenge you to See if you can just bring this notion of mindfulness into your everyday interactions. Paying attention on purpose. That could look as simple as not multitasking, choosing to just focus your attention on one thing at a time. I can't wait to hear about your experiences, and I really hope that you can find your own way to implement mindfulness, paying attention on purpose, without judgment, into all aspects of your life. I think that's what I love about mindfulness so much, is that it does not have to look a particular way. It might be easy to invoke mindfulness when we're sitting in meditation, but once we learn how to do it here, we can take it anywhere. All right, I'll see you next time.